Hey y'all, coming to you from the international headquarters, ScottieDTV, but I was at the 2021 Auburn Americana event. It was part of the 2021 Auburn Duesenberg Festival in Auburn, Indiana. Now that event's been going on for like 50 years. This event was a new addition to that. And they had a lot of cool things. They had a cruise in, they had a car corral, they had just a whole weekend full of fun. It was a good time for sure. I did a lot of live Facebook stuff from there, and I was able to get a couple of YouTube videos. This one's just some general walking around, checking out some of the cool. Let's get the camera turned around and check it out.
As I've said before, the intros may be the same, but the content after them will be different, I promise. I never know how many of these walk around videos I'm going to get because, you know, it's just a crapshoot. I don't know if I shot 15 or 50, to be honest with you. And I want to give you the best coverage I can give you, you know. So, the 2021 Auburn Americana event, Auburn, Indiana, part of the Auburn Duesenberg event. That part of the event's been going on for over 50 years. This was new, and if you've ever been to it before, the auction park is no more. It's sold. So they used to have a big car auction here in Auburn at the Auctions America Park, and if you didn't want to run your car through the auction, you could bring it and basically rent a spot and, you know, negotiate, sell, ask for it. It's like a, you know, it's kind of like a weekend used car lot for cool cars and trucks. And so with that closed, they didn't want to lose that part of the event, and they brought it over here to the fairgrounds. Now, also with that, if you've ever been to a decent sized car auction, it always turns into a car show. There's always a sideline of a car show there, whether they plan on it or not. People like to come to an auction in their cool cars. So again, over at the auction park, they had a big section that was just hanging out car show stuff. They didn't want to lose that part of the event, so they moved it to the fairgrounds and made it part of the Auburn Duesenberg Festival. And what the future is, I'm not sure. I don't know if both events will stay together or if they'll separate. I don't know how all that's going to work. But I can tell you that I have spent a fair amount of time up in this area of Indiana, and these people know cool. They know good food, and they know cool. We've shot several features from this area. We've done, ScottieDTV used to do a Cavalcade of Cool show up there. We've covered the actual auction I was just describing. And so, you know, we've done a fair amount of time up there, and the reason is because it's a hotbed of cool. The people are great. I've met some of my best friends, people I love dearly, I've met up in that area. And yeah, if you've never been, make sure you check it out. It's Labor Day weekend, and you don't have to have an Auburn quarter of Duesenberg. That's a big part of the weekend. But on the other side of it, as you can see, there's a lot of people that just have normal cool hot rods, and they have Friday, they have a cruise in to park around the square. And so there's more than just this video covering this part of the show. On Facebook, I did the cruise in live because they come in from both sides of the square at the same time. So on Facebook, I did the cruise in from this side of the town square. And the other side, I gave the camera to Flamingo and had him shoot them driving in on the other side, and that was the drive-in video y'all saw. And then this is some of the walking around downtown. As you can see, it's not just the square, it goes back into the neighborhoods. It goes around the blocks. I don't know how many cars were there, but it's open to any kind of cool car. I say a car, meaning a truck or, you know, whatever, motorcycles. They have it all. You can see it's everything. And there's such a strong car culture in Auburn, Indiana. It's just cool to go up there and visit, and, you know, as I said, there's just a lot of nice cars and barns. A lot of these folks, you know, are farmers or from farming families, and, you know, they, believe it or not, they got barns full of cool stuff sitting out there. And give them a reason to cruise it into town, and they'll darn sure do it. And that's not to say everybody from this area is a farmer. I'm not trying to say that. But it is a farming community around there. There is plenty of corn and bean fields. And Amish people which are very nice, I should say. Old Flamingo, he knows several of them. He's taken me to eat their food and visit their culture, and man, it's just a great place to visit. And I hope this event, you know, it grows and becomes big. And even give the Auburn Duesenberg Festival a shot. That's been going on for 50 years. I'm sure it's going to keep going. And you just never know what you're going to see at an event like this. Like I said, there's these garages and barns that nobody even knows what are in them until the garage door comes up, and that's what comes out of it. And you're like, what? If you're into camping, I know people are into those Generation Broncos. I thought that was pretty cool. You had a camper on the top of it. And of course, you know I like them low, and that's just cool, man. That makes me smile. Hot rods, modern, imports, it does exotics. It's all welcome, and it was all there. It's just a great weekend to celebrate transportation and the car culture and the history of the cars. And it's just very fun. Like I said, if you've never been there, make sure that you check it out. How about Three Deuces? I don't know on yet. Boy, that thing was straight too. Nice as the day it was new. Probably even a little nicer. So there you go from the 2021 Auburn Americana event. A little walking around the town square on Friday. It's you know, there's more to it than this, and I couldn't cover it all, but I hope you enjoyed what I did get. See ya. Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.